Today we are going to go through objection handling, and it's nice in your head if you can kind of see that there are a couple different types of objections. Most of the time it's going to be insurance, money objection. Sometimes it's going to be, well, I got to talk to my husband, which typically is a deeper, like, insurance money objection, but they're wording it as I need to check with my husband. And there are a few other little ones that we'll go through as well. So for the handling of these objections, we don't want to just say like, no. Like, no, we like bill your insurance. So if you get an objection, you want to acknowledge the objection and kind of say, I understand where you're coming from. Kind of validate what they're saying is what I'm trying to say. Validate and then come up with a solution and then quickly move on back to their deeper why and their goals. So if someone is asking about the insurance, the last thing we want to do is go down a big rabbit hole like, well, okay, what insurance do you have? Blue Cross? Well, you probably have like a high deductible plan, and so you're gonna have to pay a lot on a network, and have you met your out-of-network deductible? Do you know how much that is? Like, all of that is spiraling for the patient. So a simple solution and then move on is the best way to handle these. All right, so this is the biggest objection, that it's too expensive. So if someone says that's too expensive, I can't afford that, what we want to do first is acknowledge this and say, I understand that it sounds expensive. And then next, we want to come up with a solution. So the solution is, a lot of our patients have really good insurance, but they choose to come here because of the results we get. So I have that memorized. I can just say it. You want to have that all memorized. And then move on. Start talking about their goals again. Start talking about what would this mean to you if you stopped leaking while running. Get their deeper why. Let's do another solution for the too expensive objection. Sometimes you have a really logical type person that you're chatting with. Most of the time, not so much though. So I like the first response. But another way you can respond, that's just too expensive, I can't do it. I understand it sounds expensive, acknowledge. And now here's the solution. So it actually is likely going to be more expensive to go in-network if you haven't met your in-network deductible than it would be to to do therapy with us, and we still can give you a super bill to submit to your insurance. And then start talking about their goals again. So something to the effect that it could be more expensive or just as expensive to go in-network. A lot of people have high deductible plans right now, and most of these people haven't met it in-network either. A lot of our postpartum patients have met their in-network deductible, so that solution doesn't always work for them. So I like to still go back to a lot of our patients have good insurance, but they choose to come here because of the results we get. The next objection we get is, I need to talk to my husband. A lot of times that's them saying it's too expensive and they want to get off the phone with us and then ghost us on upcoming calls. So how I respond to this, I understand wanting to talk to your husband, acknowledge. Then our response, does your husband know how much this issue has been bothering you? Do you think he would want this issue to be resolved for you? It sounds like this issue has been bothering you for quite some time now. Then let them respond. And then get back to the deeper why. The next objection that we get is, do you take insurance? The response, Don't say we're cash pay. That's a bad word to use. We are an out-of-network clinic. We charge $205 per session, and then we give you a super bill that you can submit to your insurance. What days or times work for you for scheduling? So give the answer. We're not going to lie to them. Give them the facts. It's out of network. We give them a super bill, then get them on to scheduling ASAP. Don't pause after you say, we give you a super bill. No pause. What is your schedule like next week? Some people want to know, why don't you take insurance? Usually this objection comes up during the sessions. So why don't you take insurance? Like, are you guys ever going to take insurance? I understand you want to use your insurance. We want you to be the focus though. We want to provide you with high quality one-on-one care. And if we took insurance, we likely would have to double book patients. It would take longer to get better, and we would have to do treatments that the insurance company dictates. We really want to just treat you how you need to be treated and get you better as soon as possible. So I'm on my period, and I know Lexi said I needed some more internal work, so I think I'm gonna just take this week off therapy, and then I'll come back in next week when I'm off my period. So this is a common one. So we want to dispel this. Oh yeah, we understand. Of course, a lot of women are on their periods once a month, and we still want to make progress toward your goals. There's a lot of ways we can externally work on the muscles that attach to the pelvic floor. So we can still do manual therapy during your session. Well, we're going to work on the muscles that attach to your pelvis that are in your legs. We can work on your abdominal muscles. Lexi may even start up some cupping to get the fascia worked out, but that's something you guys would chat about more. There's a lot to do, and this is actually a very important session to work on these external muscles. So I think now would be a perfect time to jump into that. Let's keep you on this week, and then Lexi will do some of the external work, and I'll let her know that you're on your period, and she'll be able to proceed with you. PT or OT didn't work for me in the past, so I don't think I want to try it again. I'm so sorry to hear it didn't work for you. So we have helped hundreds of women with our signature MAD method. We're confident that we can get you to where you want to be. Your clinic's just too far away for me. I have to drive an hour and a half to get there. Oh, I understand that is such a long drive. We get a lot of patients that drive multiple hours to come see us. There's very few pelvic floor specialists in the state of Michigan, and so we get a lot of people that do drive far to see us. Another option would be telehealth. So we get a lot of patients on telehealth as well, or some patients do a hybrid model. So we do a combination of some telehealth, combination of in-person. Typically, if you are in the state of Michigan, ideally we'd like to do your evaluation in person if that's possible, and then you can come up with a plan with your therapist from there, whether you want to do a hybrid or if you want to do all telehealth treatments from there. Well, my referral says Dr. Maddie. I just want to see Dr. Maddie. Okay. I know a lot of our referral forms do say Dr. Maddie because she is the owner of Inspire, but Dr. Maddie actually isn't treating patients right now. So you would be with Lexi. She has the same training as Dr. Maddie, and they both use the same treatment method, our MAD method. Lexi and Dr. Maddie also meet once a week and talk through all the cases. So you actually have both of them on your team. It's kind of 2 for 1. But Lexi is doing all the treating right now. So we're excited to get you in with her, and we know that she'll get you to your goals. I can't come in because I have a baby at home. Oh, I understand. I know that's hard being a mom and juggling all of that. We really don't want that to deter people from coming in because your health is so important too. we get a lot of moms that bring all of their kids into the session. Sometimes there's toddlers running around, there's babies, and we actually love it. We can incorporate them into the session and we can help you with your child. We want you to meet your goals and get back to what you want to do, and we don't want this to stop you. We'd be happy for your kids to come in, and that would be super fun.